YouTube! ¿Qué pasa? Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video on my channel. So, I did make a few extensive tests with a full flame team. And I gotta say, the team I've been using, this team literally destroys. Like, I was on some stages incredibly under-leveled, and this team still outperformed, like, by way off. So let me show you the team I'm using. So this is a full flame team, and it is actually, at the moment, I think even a second best team in the game after Bison, Jury, Rose, and Mad Ryu. So let's look at it. I'm not going to be challenging the stage. I'm just going to break down the team. So I'm still missing two support, at least one support character from flame attribute would be nice. Missing that. I mean, if I put Makoto in there, I would have that, but yeah, let's just keep it like that. So basically, that's the team setup I'm using. The main, let's just say, so this team literally is one of the best when it comes to like sheer firepower. Like literally, you want to have as attacking character, you want to use Dhalsim. As second attack, Sea Viper. Support character is gotta be Mayor Cody, and as a balanced fighter, you want to use Dudley. I prefer using Dudley up front, since he is a bit more able to take damage rather in comparison to Sea Viper or Dhalsim. Dhalsim and Sea Viper are just there to basically attack, especially Dhalsim. So the combos I used is first activation is Dhalsim. He does his giant Vegeta bomb thing going on there. Like he throws a giant flame ball literally that burns all the enemies. Sick, literally, and it makes a floor which burns, which constantly costs the opponent's HP, which basically is a damage inflicting over time move as well on top of that. Then the AoE damage of Mayor Cody. I'm gonna break down the attacks in a second. Then the AoE of Sea Viper. She has actually a thing going on where she can like basically give extra damage due to her Seismic Hammer combo and burning kick ability that removes all burn debuffs and increases all flame damage by another 30%. So literally, Sea Viper is essential for this team to basically be able to dish out the maximum damage number. So let's look at the skills and the attacks quickly. So for Dhalsim, you want to be using his first super move. He does like, he launches a massive fireball that hits multiple enemies, dealing flame damage equal to 138% of attack to all targets, and another flame damage equal to 230% of attack to multiple enemies within the fire's range. Also creates a fire carpet which deals flame damage equal to 15% of attack to all enemies within range every 2 seconds for 4 seconds. And at level 3, this increases to fire carpet damage to 30% of attack. So basically, that's the thing I'm using. And then his passive is basically gains 1 penance after taking damage. Each stack increases flame damage and dodge by 2.5% for 8 seconds, stacks up to 10 times. So basically, good for evasion. His first Yoga Tower skill is good. He does like a standing on one leg thing and does some, I don't know, meditation. And he buffs himself based on meditation duration. For every second Dhalsim meditates, his flame damage and effect accuracy are increased by 3%. Last 15 seconds after 5. The crit rate is additionally increased by 15 seconds for 15 seconds on top. So that's the buffing skill of him. But what I'm after is, as for the AoE last attack, I'm using the Yoga Flame. It's basically an AoE attack again. Attacks multiple enemies, spit flames in front to strike multiple targets in a large area. 6 times, dealing flame damage equal to 460% of attack to each target. Each strike has a 15% base chance to inflict burn on the target. Now, this is insane, this skill. At level 3, it increases the damage to 510%. That's an additional 50% damage output on top. which is why this character is so nuts, literally so nuts. Let's look at the next one. Right, next up is got to be Sea Viper. So her Seismic Hammer is basically another attack. So ideally you want to be carefully choosing how you play this team. Like, do you want to have the super attack of Dhalsim as activation, or do you want to have Sea Vipers? That's the thing. Now, her Seismic attack basically slams to the ground, heavily dealing damage. It basically is an attack which attacks multiple enemies. She has a passive as well, which gains armor energy when performing super combo on top, where it says here armor energy increases damage and effect accuracy by 5%, stacks up to 5 times. So a total of 25% on top. And her burning kick. And that's basically the thing that you want to activate. That's like, you want to try and have her on a third combo. I did try it. On a third combo is good, or if I have Dhalsim on his third, both work equally well, to be honest. But with Sea Viper as the third on the row and attack, even better. Like, she does a burning kick, which attacks multiple enemies, again dealing flame damage equal to 280% of attack to each of them. Then there is a 100 base chance to inflict detonation. Then detonation causes flame damage equal to 30% of attack and removes all burn debuffs. Each stack of burn raises damage by 100%. Basically, in comparison together with Dhalsim, this is like a literally broken combo. And her third attack is basically emergency combination. Like, I never used it. That basically is another AoE attack, which on top of everything, target takes thunder damage equal to 10% of attack for each attack received for 6 seconds, stacks up to 10 times, and burn target loses HP equal to 7% of attack every second for 15 seconds. That's actually another broken skill, but I prefer the burning kick in combination with Dhalsim. Now, the balanced fighter of the team is Dudley. Dudley actually has a super as well, which I wouldn't really recommend using. It just does a single strike, and yeah, it's not really the thing. Yes, he inflicts bleed, but it's not going to be doing that much damage. His passive is actually rather good. He counterattacks after dodging, dealing damage equal to 460% of attack. So he does have a quite good base dodging rate, so that is actually one thing he can do. His Thunderbolt, I'm not going to be talking about that. The rest of his attacks aren't really that good, so I wouldn't really recommend using Dudley in any of your combo settings. I'd rather use Mayor Cody, and his super is another AoE attack. He summons a hurricane that causes a heavy hit to multiple enemies, dealing flame damage equal to 426% of attack. And on top of that, the flaming weapons every attack, they basically have an 8% base chance to inflict burn. If they do, they inflict damage. Then the hurricane blocks hostile projectiles for its duration. The base chance on so basically this attack is one of the attacks that can cause the interrupt mechanic when you're playing with him. So that's basically another reason why Cody is a very good support character. However, you could choose or opt in to use his hurricane as the super activation move. That's basically one thing. His passive is basically, upon entering in battle, Mayor Cody starts a duel against the frontman non-summoned enemy unit until one party is knocked out. During the duel, Mayor Cody deals 70% increased damage against his dueling target. So yeah, basically it's a fight to the death. The first one to die is basically either Mayor Cody or the other one. That's why this passive is actually pretty nice if you have Mayor Cody good build. On top of that, like he takes 50% less damage from units that are not involved. So if he gets attacked by another unit on the side, then he takes less damage. That's the thing for the thing after that. And after Mayor Cody wins the duel, he will look for a new target. So basically, if you have this move at level 4, he looks straight away for the new one. That's just Mayor Cody. It's a nice support unit to be having in your flame team, definitely. Next up, the Incendiary Bombardment. And it's another AoE attack. It hurls bombs at multiple targets for 3 explosive hits that deal flame damage equal to 126% of each attack. Has a base chance of 30% to inflict burn. And burn basically in this instance is target loses HP equal to 7% of attack every second for 15 seconds. Stacks up to 20 times. So in combination with Sea Viper, Dhalsim, and Dudley, like this team, oh my days, this team is nuts. Literally nuts. I would always opt in to have as activation Dhalsim. Choose a second one, the seismic kick. Was it seismic kick? Nah, burning kick. Choose a second one, the burning kick of Sea Viper. Then or basically make it like that. So let me quickly break it. Let me go quickly back. So this is the combo I would be choosing. You either start it like that, or you could go with, that's one of the choices, or you do this one here. Let's quickly edit it, and let's put that one there. Let's not use we could use the buff, but no, let's use Dudley's control, the burning kick, and last but not least, the AoE of Dhalsim. And that one would also work very, very well if you so choose to use this. And with a team like this, if you have most of these units at S or S+, you're looking to easily clear up to chapter 11 most likely, like without any problems. And yeah, that's basically all there is to it. Like, make sure you activate your limit breakings from your training area, and try to get all of these characters to equally high levels. I try to usually level up every character the same, just to have it, all the same level. The thing is, I have my other team at level 135 base, most of them except Elena. That's why I'm trying to level up Elena at the moment. She's at level 120 base, saving up some stones and leveling her up. By the way, I am free to play, so yeah. As a free to play player, I am so far doing pretty well. If I was to spend money as a content creator, I would even buy Bison, but currently I don't see the need for it to buy Bison. I may see how the time goes and how the game progresses, but as for now, I'm staying free to play, and I'm wishing all the other players out there best of luck clearing these stages. As always, don't forget to smash the like button. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.